Yo guys, punk out another video. This video is 35 minutes long, so strap in and get ready for the ride. This one's going to be my personalized guide on picking a class for Classic
Oh,
WoW. I've
hey everybody and welcome to this video. My name is Lemonsoda and welcome basically to this new video. The last one I did about Classic WoW kind of did actually pretty good. So I decided why not, let's do another one where I'm picking what classes should you pick for Classic WoW. Now before we get into this video, I want a few things you to do. One, can you like this video? Two, comment on if you like this video and what class you're going to be, and if you're being a horde or alliance, because obviously some classes are lean to one side, like shamans are horde, paladins are alliance, so let me know. And also please put the notification on so you know when that video goes live. I know I haven't done a video probably in a week, but that's because obviously I didn't know what video I was going to do. But then obviously I was like, I wanted to do this video, but I just didn't know what I wanted to do and what kind of video I could do. So I'm not going to be doing like a full 35-minute video like this, but I'm going to be doing a semi-video anyways. So hopefully you enjoy this video and let me know down in the comments. Now we're going to get into this and we are going to have fun. No.
seen a lot of YouTubers cover this topic from a class design perspective. Some of them just give you average DPS numbers and raid logs and basically just rank them, and less so from an experience perspective or cover.
I've seen this before, but I didn't watch all of it.
Some of the underlying nuance for each class. I've played every single class in vanilla pretty extensively, except for maybe
I haven't even played vanilla, and this is my first time playing vanilla WoW. The only thing I've ever played was Cataclysm, and then I went from Cataclysm onwards, so I had never played from Cataclysm down.
And I have a great deal of insight to lay out for you guys, which I think should help a lot when it comes to picking a class. So without further ado, let's get into it, fellas. So let's start off with rogues, since it's vanilla after all. So you want to be a rogue, eh?
No.
Rogues are by far the most popular class in vanilla.
I know what I'm being. I'm being a warrior for tanking, so I hopefully can get instant queues, into raiding, stuff like that, dungeons. I am going to mainly do dungeons with my friends, so obviously if Classic WoW is the place where I actually get my following base up when I'm streaming, I'm going to start doing dungeons with followers and subscribers as well. Just a little thing, I am being a warrior like I said, but I'm also probably going to be a mage. Now, might change, I might be a paladin, I don't know, because I like paladins in Cataclysm. Cataclysm. So I liked it then, so hopefully I don't know yet. But we'll see what happens, so let's keep going.
Every vanilla server I've ever played on has had an absolute abundance of rogues. If you plan on PvEing specifically, rogues have pretty staggering pros and cons. The first thing which I mentioned is
I won't smoke it.
This means guilds are almost never going to be openly recruiting you. Generally, there's only about 2 to 5 rogues per 40-man raid group. Sometimes higher in early patches or on Horde sign, it can go up to like 7, 8. But not.
Jesus, look at that. I want to leave this with you for a minute. Alliance in total. So I think there's mainly paladins. Well, this is our alliance and that's Horde. So there's more Horde warriors, but obviously
Generally the case, since melee groups
that's not too bad.
have the battle shout from warriors, shamans for Windfear on the Horde side, or hunter for True Shot aura. So it gets kind of hard to get into a guild.
Alright.
And the competition level to get that rogue spot is really high, as well as tons of competition for melee loot between both melee groups. On the other hand, rogues can also be really fun in vanilla PvE. Some of you guys may disagree with this point, but I think that the rogue DPS rotation happens to be slightly more interactive than some of the other classes. Having a strong sense for your combo points and how to optimize them, as well as when to pop certain CDs like Adrenaline Rush, Blade Flurry, etc. in certain scenarios at hand, it makes it so that rogue can outperform lower skilled players purely from a tactical timing perspective. Rogues are also an extremely strong DPS class in general, with straightforward mechanics. If you want to be competitive on the DPS ladder throughout each content patch, rogues will abide. With that being said, rogues are pretty trivial as a class in raiding, so you don't really have much responsibility to do other than focusing on uptime on targets and smashing your peen into robots. I mean, if you plan on raid leading, I wouldn't say rogue is the best class to pick as your main. Who said Thunder Fury? No, listen, okay, listen guys. Not happening. Here's the deal. 99% of you aspiring rogues won't get this item. Period. Any sensible raiding guild will almost always prioritize the main tank over a rogue for Thunder Fury. That leaves you on second or third tier pile for it. And even then, you're probably still not that guy in the guild who's going to get it. I mean, some people might...
I am going to try to get this weapon because I'm going to be a tank and I want to get it.
Make their own guild as a rogue and raid lead and just take it because they're that kind of person. But generally, and speaking like in a general sense...
And that's actually the thing. I wanted to make my own guild, but not mainly for this. But I want to make my own guild, but obviously the guys who I'm going to be gaming with and all like this want to join a guild, so that's what we're mainly going to be doing. So if you want to join that guild, you can join it, no problem.
You're not getting this item. So I really wouldn't pick a class based on a legendary item unless you're making your own guild or you know you're going to no-life it and be that guy in a guild, or, you know, unless you know that you're dedicating yourself to it, I wouldn't pick a class based on that. Alright, so PvP for a rogue? Yes. Just yes. Do it. Unless you're trash at WoW, then no, don't do it. If you're above the median IQ level with a great ability to adapt and play video games at an adept level, yes, do it. WoW PvP on a rogue is insanely fun. Vanilla is filled with tons of rats crawling all over the place.
I'll be doing that once I get my gear. Once I get gear, boom, I'm going to stop pulling bitches in PvP. Well, trying to anyways.
Funneling through choke points all over the open world. There's endless opportunity for you to bathe in salty tears throughout the world. Rogues with engineering have insane 2v1, 3v1, and 4v1 potential. I played a ton of world PvP on a rogue on Warsong with Goblin Rocket Helm and Silithus in particular with level 60s farming pages, and I can't even express to you how many times I 3v1, 4v1 teams of casual scum all over the open world. Sap one, blind the other, Rocket Helm another, kill one by one with, you know, outplays as the fight progresses. If you're legendary PvP, you know, you're a PvP god, you've been one for a long time, Rogue will be the most satisfying world PvP class by far, especially considering you can almost always dictate when the fight starts and just sit in stealth awaiting your opportunity. As for leveling up, rogues do a damn good job without having to worry about mana and just having consistent damage and utility. They're great levelers, so don't worry about that. Rogues are good levelers. Warriors, the tank.
Yeah. This is the one we wanted to get on. This is the shits and giggles warrior.
So here we go. Warriors are a really strong class in vanilla. Every raid has generally 7 to 10 warriors, so about 2 groups of warriors entirely. Most raids will have at least 3 to 4 tanks. Sometimes you'll have a Pharaoh Druid off tank, but honestly that's super rare and not even worth it. Most guilds will have straight warrior tanks the whole way. Fury warriors are also a top tier DPS class, especially in later patches, which means raids are generally littered with brown warrior goodness all over the place. Here's the deal. Warriors, especially tank warriors, are probably the hardest class to be good at in vanilla PvE. Being a strong warrior main tank is very micro-intensive and requires a good amount of confidence. I've tanked for 10 years now, in vanilla specifically, and I've fully cleared all content in vanilla as a tank many, many times. I also have a video on this where I go over some tips and tricks for warrior tank in vanilla if you guys want to check it out. Over my years of experience...
Let me know down in the comments if you want me to do a video on the what you should do if you want to be a tank. Now, I want to be making more World of Warcraft videos, but I also want to be making more vlog videos. Now, like, because I know people are probably going to comment down below, but like, where's the holiday vlogs? I am sorry that I'm still not uploading those yet. At the moment, I have a problem getting it from my phone to my computer. For whatever reason, it's not letting me do it anymore. So it might be the cable that's in fault. Because I'm using a different cable than what my charging cable is. Because it's scum. Because I have a Hawaii P20, and obviously that one is much bigger than the number one. So the cable that I used for my phone that I used for my holiday, That cable might have broken, so I might have to get a new thing. So bear with me on that one.
I've seen so many cruddy warriors fail to adapt and control their environment. Mechanics tend to be the biggest problem I've seen, trailing very closely behind
Human warrior ambient, boys and girls. Human warrior. Gonna kick ass or no one out.
that notion, however, or maybe even tied or ahead of it, is a general lack of confidence from your main tank or tank. People who second guess themselves, break under pressure when things get hectic, don't have the ability to adapt or react in crucial scenarios, should not.
I know for me, I think I may get pushed to the off tank, not the main tank, obviously. And if that's the case, obviously that's fine. But as long as I can get some of the fury, that's the main thing. And obviously, if the main tank decides, okay, can I drop down to the off tank, um, something like that, and I'm gonna try to be the main tank. So I'm like, yes, I'm raiding or like this, I'm pushing or because like I've told the guys, I'm gonna be pushing like doing dungeons so I can able to get my first aid always there, my reagents, my food and shit like that. I want to be able to get all this stuff. I want to be able to have my mount. I want to be able to have gold repairs. I want to be able to like push this shit. I want to be able to have my stuff. Like I've told people, I'm gonna be when I get level 60 and get my gear, and if I'm not raiding on that day, I'm gonna be farming. I'm gonna be farming everything that I need for raiding, and also doing dungeons as well with the guys. And if it happens, as I said before, my stream kicks off with classic, then I would obviously do, if I'm not doing a dungeons with the guys, I'll be doing dungeons with the viewers. Uh, for the point is, I think that'd be a good way as well. And if like a tank, and a fella's like, oh, I want to be tanking as well, but there's no group would have me because obviously they're not giving me a chance. Put them in as DPS, and if I don't need the gear, I give them the piece of gear, and if they have the gear, obviously I'll have that and sell it. So I'm still making money. Because I need to obviously make money, so I would do that for people as well, even especially for the guildies. Now, if I'm not doing it with my friends, the guildies will come first. If the guildies like, look, I already have my own group, that's fine. Um, I'll just do it with the viewers then instead.
I repeat, should not play a vanilla warrior tank. Also, warriors with their heavy stance dancing, spammable rotation, one ability every global plus off global abilities will make your fingers tired. I'm not kidding. I literally have issues with carpal tunnel syndrome from playing warrior intensely over the years. So, if you want something more relaxed on your fingers, don't bother with it. Being a warrior tank also requires absolute dedication to your raiding group. You're expected to be there every single night. Every single night. Tanks that ghost are a guild's mortal enemy. So if you aren't ready to dedicate to raid progress consistently in a long-term scenario, don't do that to a guild. They'll funnel gear into you, you'll quit or stop showing up consistently, and they'll have to re-gear another tank and start.
See, that's the problem now. I'm going to obviously push classic. I'm not going to be giving up and all like this for classic. If anyone like says, "Oh, but dude, you're gonna give up," and all like this, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna push my way thing. I'm gonna make sure I'm there every night for the guild. If I'm not, I'm gonna make sure I let them know before. If I'm not, I'm busy before. I'm obviously gonna let them know that, look, guys, I won't be able to make next week's raid, so that they okay. They have time to gear up a new tank, or gear up like the off tank. The off tank's backup, so the off tank can be the main tank until I return. Because obviously, I'm not going to take a week off, but obviously, with all the appointments, like obviously they'll be in the daytime, but you never know. I might have to stay a night or two. I don't know. So we have to wait and see about that.
From scratch entirely, which will really hurt that guild. Fury Warriors are awesome. In the early days, Fury starts off pretty slow. Without a good amount of crit and hit, you're pretty much a soggy noodle. But once you hit a soft cap on your hit rating and hit that threshold on your crit rating, you become fully erect. The increased hit will allow you to miss less, which will generate more rage, and the crits will also give you increased rage because critical strikes generate more rage. Once you hit a certain threshold, you become an absolute legend. Fury Warriors, arguably similar to Rogues, have one of the most fun DPS rotations in the game.
See, for me, I'm going to make macros. So I'm going to make a macro for my stances. So obviously, like if I'm in a DPS stance or the other stance, and it's like, damn it, I need to heal. I'm gonna tie one of my healings, not like one of my potions now, but one of my healings from my thing into the stance. So I click up, boom, heal, back into the stance. Something like that. I don't know yet.
Using Heroic Strike when above 70 rage or cleave with multi-target. Death Wish has a big pop, and surprisingly enough, Fury Warriors spec into improved overpower, which means whenever the target dodges one of your abilities or auto attacks, and you have low rage, you swap over to battle stance, overpower, and then go back to berserker stance. Make sure not to switch, however, over to battle stance for an overpower if you're off CD on your strikes, or if you have a full rage bar in berserker, because that's just dumb. I'd also suggest getting SCT or SCTD, scrolling combat text add-on for overpower warnings instead of having to watch for dodges all day. Fury Warriors are quite trivial. The biggest thing you might have to do is put tank gear on certain pulls and off-tank a target. Tank Warriors, on the other hand, obviously, are the ideal raid leader. So you lead the pace of the pulls, and while tanking mobs uncomfortable, you're basically just standing in one spot tanking your mobs, and you have a full overview over the entire raid in order to micromanage all the little peons in your raid group. Adept WoW players with strong character and leadership abilities.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I know I'm pausing this, but see, I hopefully I'm not like that. Hopefully I can be like a tank, because I want to be like a tank for classic. But obviously, if I have to, I will. But obviously, I'm gearing up for tank. If I have DPS, I'm gonna have obviously DPS gear as well in case if they're like, look, we're going to switch you for this, but you can go DPS. Obviously, then boom, I have DPS gear sorted. Weapons, I'll probably go arms. I don't know, but I'm going to try arms on Fury. So I loved Fury back in Ward. So we'll see if it's like this now. But I also have a Fury Warrior on the live realm, which is 60 cap PvP gear. So I might make a video just on like just on that, because it has full banana set. Kind of like that. But also, guys, if I'm gonna try to ask the guild if they do it, if you want to make a YouTube page, because we can make a YouTube channel and put up the raids, that can help the guild get advertised and probably be very good in itself. Maybe we'll see.
And if you fill this role well, expect tons of perks within the social dynamic of a classic WoW server. You're the hot commodity. Everyone wants your juice. You'll be beating off the ladies with a club by the end of it. Did someone say Thunder Fury? Wait, no. Sunder Fury. Yes, be the main tank, and this item is generally yours on first prio if you deserve it. Fury Warriors, not so much. You'll be second, third tier like Rogues. Also, Hand of Ragnaros, Might of Manethil, Corrupted Ashbringer are all up for grabs.
I want, and I want this. I definitely want that for Deeps. Definitely.
Warrior, if you want a PvP as arms. For PvP in general, Warriors are the kings of pre-mades. Warriors with Paladins following them, giving them freedom, or Shaman with Wind Fury on Horde side, free action potions on both factions, followed by heal bots.
See, if I'm not farming stuff and I'm already sorted for farming, for instance, like if I do get 60 before my guild, and if I'm joining a guild, because what we're planning to do is join a guild. If they're not raiding and have the social, we join them, level up, and then join a proper guild. But if it comes to a point like, look, we raiding, we have the number, we getting people joining us, and I was like that, and we get spots in the raid, boom, gonna do that because we want to be raiding. I think me, my brother, my cousin, Bosmo, I think that's 4 people that want us to raid. The other fella. Washed Up, he's iffy about, I don't know if he is or not, but I know he's going to be playing it, so I don't know. We'll see.
Dominate in the PvP scene. Arms Warriors are the kings of pre-made. I repeat, the kings. Get a bunch of consumables, a couple heal bots, and 2-shot everyone in your path to easy 5 caps and AB all day. Again, if you're adept at warrior PvP, I repeat, the kings of pre-mades. As for leveling on a warrior, very slow by yourself. You basically need a heal bot to level up with you as a warrior in order to have a decent leveling time. But with a healer, you can take advantage of AoE pulls with endless rage and level quite fast. Mages. Mage is the first class I ever played.
I think we're going to watch one more, and that's about it. Just for the fact, because obviously I want to be a mage. I might be a mage, so we'll wait and see what happens.
First class I ever hit 2K on in TBC. Oh, how I love mages. To be honest, though, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with mages in vanilla between PvE and PvP.
The other video that I watched saying mages are fast at leveling. Obviously because like boom, 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 mana, drink mana, boom, 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 and shit like that. So we'll see. It might be that or just a paladin because we get a free mount.
In terms of PvE, mages are one of the most valued classes in the game. And their great ability to AoE, kite, decurse, keep max range, and just the amount of damage they do, they're just so great and versatile. There's generally tons of mages in every raid, anywhere from 5 to 7 mages generally. In every raid, there's usually 2 full caster groups, so 10 raid slots dedicated to mages and warlocks. This means 2 things. The first thing is that finding a raid spot as a mage is generally quite easy. They aren't super popular compared to some classes. I mean, they're not unpopular, but nowhere near the popularity of rogues and fury warriors, which are everywhere like a cockroach infestation. Most vanilla guilds are always recruiting mages and warlocks.
Yeah, but that was back in the day. It might not be that again. Probably not. Obviously, you're not going to see a lot of fury warriors. Probably, obviously, tanks are going to be probably rare. Even in retail WoW, it's very rare you find a few tanks. But we'll have to wait and see. It might change. It might actually. I wish the tactical was up there a little bit. Oh, we'll wait and see. But obviously, it might be changed. Well, that obviously people are changing different classes because they love it and because they can play them.
On the other hand, though, seeing as there's 10 casters in every single raid, it's pretty difficult to gear out, especially if you aren't high prio in the guild's plan for gear distribution. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, but raiding isn't about the loot, it's about the experience. Okay, sure, but also, no, give me the purples. I view that aspect as a pretty strong negative, honestly, but it's probably not the biggest negative. The biggest negative for mages in PvE is by far the damage rotation. So, in early days, mages play Frost, in either Deep Frost or Arcane Frost. Deep Frost is possibly the most boring attack rotation in the game. You literally cast one spell over and over again. Frostbolt, 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 Frostbolt. It's so boring. As Arcane Frost, you at least time Arcane Power with endless...
Paladins, this is the one we're going to watch.
I mean, are the core of raid healing in vanilla on the light side. Paladins are by far the best vanilla healers in the game.
We're going to watch this.
Right here, where when they get a crit heal, they get 100% mana refund on that casted spell. When they scale into full crit healing gear, they become rank 1 flash healing bots, never going out of mana, literally spamming flash the entirety of a fight. The way you heal as a paladin is you'll generally have about 3 different ranks of flash on your bars. So rank 1 is generally your filler heal that you're just constantly spamming. You'll have a mid rank, like 3 or 4 depending on what your gear is, that you use every now and then when things are a bit heavier. And if things get really panicky, you'll use max rank flash to recoup, get everyone back up during a rough time, and then revert back to lower ranks. So you could also cast big holy lights every now and then when the main tank is quite low if you time it properly and top them off, but pretty rarely. You're pretty much casting flash rank 1 the entire fight. It's pretty boring to just spam flash the whole time. I mean, similar to mages where you're just frosting.
You never know. I might be a healer for my paladin. If I decide to make a paladin, it's going to be a healer. But it's going to be a female though. Because my main character is going to be a male and that's going to be a female.
But it's healing, so you're pretty much just adapting and reacting to health bars, which is fun regardless of whatever spell you're using, right, I guess. Another annoying part about playing a paladin is paladin buffs. You're constantly coordinating through pally power who's doing what buff, so you're just constantly rebuffing people. It's super annoying. Ret paladins are almost non-existent in vanilla raids. They do exist more after AQ40 Avenger set and other items hit the game, but honestly, they require so many little things to even be viable in a PvE scenario.
Yeah, because I've been watching a lot of streams like S-Fand and Asmongold. I know mainly S-Fand said that because obviously him and Asmon want to lead their own guilds. Uh, and obviously there'll be one paladin on the team because I think S-Fan's going paladin, so he's going to be the only paladin in his guild, obviously. Well, in tank, Raiden, I think. And I think McConnell's going to be the only one in Asmon's guild. So I think that's what rest anyways. Healers I don't know. So
Then most people will not be able to successfully raid on them. Paladins need to farm all kinds of little spell power consumables, melee consumables, Dragon's Breath, chili, on-hit effects. I mean, in order to be a top-performing rep paladin, you need to try so damn hard. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it unless that's what you want to make your vanilla identity and you're just determined to make it work. Then yeah, knock yourself out. But it'll be pretty hard for you to find a raid spot or get high prio on good loot, apart from two-handers, of course, because most DPS warriors are dual-wielding, especially in later patches. There's a Fury two-handed spec early on, but it doesn't last super long. But as a rep paladin, you really need to be on that next level if you expect to get a raid spot. It's going to be really tough. Rep paladins are strong in PvP in general. Whether you're playing a rep paladin, fully consumed, cleaving alongside a warrior and pre-mades, you're playing a holy paladin, heal botting, flag carrying, helping the flag carrier freedoms, etc., or a Shokadin running around blasting dudes as a semi-prot, semi-holy, semi-ret style paladin doing pretty much everything. I mean, you're always viable in PvP. There's always a nice place for you in the group, although it's probably not the most dynamic class in terms of outplay potential, so it can be pretty frustrating if you're more of a methodical rogue mage type PvP player. I don't personally enjoy paladins in PvP, but some people love it, so you might like it.
I played them in PvP.
As for
Not bad.
leveling, paladins are pretty average, not good, not great. They get the job done. Warlocks. I'm kind of indifferent.
We're gonna end that here because obviously I don't want to look at warlocks, but if you obviously it's probably 11:56. If you want to watch this type of video, guys, I am going to put it down in the comments below, because I'm going to edit it now and upload it. So if you want me to react to the full video, I will give my honest impression on the videos, the full video as well. Or if obviously no one's we don't want to or we want to watch it, I'll probably just do it anyways. But my initial thoughts about the ones we've seen already, definitely going to be a warrior. Probably going to obviously be definitely arms. Going to be tanking though. So obviously I'm going to get my arms for PvP and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing that. But us mainly PvE. I want to be raiding dungeons and shit like that. So hopefully stuff works out. And if it does work out, I'm going to be very happy about that. Altogether. So guys, please let me know what you guys think about Classic WoW and what classes are you gonna be and what your professions are. Mine's gonna be mining and engineering. I'm probably gonna be leveling up with my brother and my cousin. For the fact, well, probably the first day anyways. I don't know if we're gonna continue to do it, but I know the first day, well, on the 28th, because on the 29th, it'll be too late, and he has walked. So once he gets back, I'm gonna have my character already made and all like this. I have 2 characters. I'm gonna check what character I want, have them already logged in, have the first quest picked up. So I'm just there. Okay, be there. Okay, sweet. I'm there. Boom, ready to go. Let's go. Boom. The live stream's up. Let's start this. So that's what we're going to be doing, and also going to be doing dungeons because obviously my cousin's going to be a healer, but obviously because my other friend Bosma, you probably seen it, probably heard of him in one of my videos. He did host a good few of my streams before when I had the old computer, and probably 1 or 2 on this new computer. I can't remember, but I know 1 or 2 anyways. He basically helped me to get affiliated with my other guys, Mr. Gresty Lion and also washed underscore up. He also helped me as well. I'm my brother, a couple bit, but mainly those guys. So obviously, I want to say thank you. But mainly, I'm going to be doing dungeons with them. He's going to be a priest healer, so obviously, my cousin's probably just going to get gear, just be suffering rat, get gear for healing. Once he gets level 60, boom, healer. Rat when he needs to, if he's farming shit by himself, obviously rat. If not, boom, healer. And obviously, because I'm a tank, and if he's up for it, boom, I'm there. I really wish this was up here though, this tattoo. So it'd be like that, around my pec. I will. I'll probably get something to cut, to go around there, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, guys. So we'll see. My other character is probably going to be a paladin. And if it is a paladin, obviously it's going to be a ret, for the start off, and then a healer. We'll see. We might be a mage instead. Obviously, ret. Obviously, like you heard, you need to farm and stuff. But I'm not going to be raiding thing. But I'm going to be PvPing as ret. Unless I'm like, okay, I'll heal as healer in the raids. I don't know, but I'm mainly going to try the tank in raids, and hopefully that will work out. I am for myself happy about tanking. Dungeons, obviously, yeah. So obviously, because obviously in retail WoW at the moment, I could pull probably 2-3 trash packs. Because obviously with me with tanking, I can. That's fine. But obviously we have to wait and see. I know in classic WoW you can't really do that. You probably could pull probably 2-3 people max, depending on the group's damage, probably, and the tanking skills and the healer and whatever we're farming at the time. Maybe 4, but that's about it. Won't be going anywhere higher. It depends on the group. If the guy's like, look, guys, look, Lemonsoda, can you please just only pull 2 mobs, 2 or 3 mobs. We want to get this done, but we don't want to keep wiping, losing our gold. That's fine. I'm going to ask the guys that, and we're going to see what happens. I'm really pumped up. I've been having dreams about Classic WoW. It's weird, but, well, that's what happens with me anyways. I'm loving it. I'm psyched. It's like, Jesus, it's be almost, it's less than a month, well, it's a month away, and I'm psyched about it. I'm going to be buying, like, probably if you watch my streams, I'm going to buy some cans, probably Red Bull. Obviously, I'm not going to stay up 24 hours in this level. I'm going to do, like, until 1 or 2, go to bed, well, I'll probably watch videos about Classic, go to bed, get up 4, well, probably get up early, take my tablets, go back to bed, get up at 4. My cousin said he'd probably be on by 5, I think. And we're going to continue leveling if he wants to still level together. We're going to do that. And we're going to try to get to level 60 until the point where, like, if we like level 30-ish or something like that, and be like, okay, we probably kind of geared now. I got some stances, got gear. I'm okay now. My brother's okay, and he's okay, and wants to go off by ourselves. That's fine. I'll do that. But guys, in Classic WoW, I'm gonna be changing stuff up. I'm gonna mainly be probably doing stuff by myself, kind of thing, kind of like talking by myself in my streams, unless if I'm doing like a dungeon or like I want to be in Discord, I'll be in Discord. So I'm probably going to do that. But I'm going to be streaming Amnesia tomorrow, hopefully. If not, I'm going to be streaming, obviously, Retail WoW, me leveling up on my warrior, kind of stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you have, and let's get ready for Classic, boys and girls.